In a league built on size and athleticism, Stephen Curry rewrote the blueprint of basketball greatness. Born in Akron, Ohio, and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina, Steph came from NBA lineage. His father, Del Curry, was a sharpshooter for the Charlotte Hornets. As a child, Steph would shoot with perfect form on NBA sidelines, but despite the pedigree, few saw him as a future star. He was too skinny, too short, and too quiet, and the major college programs passed him up. He eventually landed at Davidson College, a small school with little basketball prestige. It was there that he introduced himself to the world. In the 2008 NCAA tournament, Curry carried Davidson to the Elite Eight, taking down giants like Gonzaga and Georgetown with jaw-dropping shooting performances. Despite constant double teams and defensive pressure, he averaged over 32 points per game in the tournament and became a national sensation. Even then, NBA scouts weren't fully convinced. He still didn't fit the mold. But Golden State saw what others didn't and selected him 7th overall in the 2009 NBA draft. Steph's early NBA years weren't smooth. He faced chronic ankle injuries that nearly derailed his career. Doubts piled up. Could he survive the physical grind of the league? Could a 6'2" guard with fragile ankles lead a franchise? Instead of folding, Curry went back to work, changing his diet, strengthening his body, and working endlessly on his game. His handles became sharper, his shot release faster, and his leadership stronger. By 2013, the injuries faded, and the real Curry was unleashed, and the league was never the same. When the Golden State Warriors hired Steve Kerr as head coach in 2014, it unlocked a system that fit Curry's genius perfectly. Steph led the Warriors to a 67-win season and won his first MVP award in 2015, followed by an NBA title. In 2016, he became the first unanimous MVP in league history, averaging over 30 points per game while shattering the record for most three-pointers in a season. He made deep-range shooting look effortless and turned the three-point shot into a primary weapon, revolutionizing how the game is played across the world. Beyond personal accolades, Curry's impact is felt through his team's success. With fellow stars like Klay Thompson and Draymond Green, he led the Warriors to 4 NBA championships and 6 finals appearances. He holds countless records, most career threes made, most consecutive games with a made three, and numerous playoff milestones. Yet despite all the fame, Curry remains grounded, family-oriented, faith-driven, and obsessed with improvement. He's the ultimate team player in a superstar's body. Steph's goal has always been about more than rings. He wants to inspire future generations, especially undersized kids who don't fit the typical athlete mold. Through his underrated tour and foundation, he supports young athletes and gives back to communities often overlooked. Off the court, he's also become a savvy entrepreneur, producer, and global brand, proving that success in sports can lead to impact far beyond the game. But even with his legacy cemented, Stephen Curry continues to push the limits. At an age when many stars begin to decline, he remains one of the league's most feared players. He trains with obsession, studies every angle, and still plays with the joy of a kid in a driveway. From Davidson to dynasty, from doubted to dominant, his story is living proof that greatness isn't born, it's built. And when future generations ask how the game changed, they'll say it started with Steph.